She is kind of like an old soul. If she had been born in the 70s or the 80s, you know, we would have totally been friends when I was younger.
When I go to college, I'll be the first one in my family to ever make it all the way there.
She is very much interested in the world around her.
My mother, she did not finish high school, and my father, he took a couple months of college, and I want to complete that.
I do soccer, I do lacrosse, I do after-school cosmetology, I'm trying to become a licensed cosmetologist. I love bringing people's inner beauty out. I love natural beauty.
I want her to know that she has the support system, that we all are behind her, and she doesn't have to go through the process alone.
I always wanted to go to college, and I just always picture myself, you know, wearing my college t-shirt, going to Denny's with my friends, and just being a part of a higher education.
First and foremost, he will be the valedictorian of his senior class. The fact that he can balance carpentry, track and field, peer mentoring, and still get good grades in his classes, it's very, very impressive.
Hopefully one day I could tell my children about this and tell them how I was in the commercial, I was on TV. It's really special, and I'll remember this for the rest of my life.
I want to go to college for childcare and minor in business, and I would like to open my own daycare here in Baltimore, stay close to home.
College is important for a student like Maya because she has a lot to give. Maya Tucker's ranked #1 at school. She's in JROTC.
I want to help my family. I want to start my career and better myself for my family.
He shows a lot of patience, which is #1 in painting, and then you have to have that heart that flows out.
This was me, and it was done 1 or 2 years ago.
Since the age of 10, he's seen cartoons on television and he's wanted to do that. One of the things that he speaks about is wanting to be more independent. So I think college is going to give him a great opportunity to do that.
Ishmael is a great kid, very ambitious, has a lot of dreams and aspirations.
20 years from now, I might be opening up my own high school. We might just be doing a Scholar Week for one of my students at my high school, you never know. College, it's like climbing a mountain for real, like you're trying to get a higher education. I'll just be opening up more doors, and it's an endless possibility what I can do once I go to and graduate from college.
College is like the beginning of my plan.
He is the valedictorian this year. He does not waver when it comes down to his education.
I want to major in computer science. If you don't have an education, then what else is there for you? I hope to get a life lesson. I hope to find myself, to find who I am.
Karen is really a sweet student, but what I admire most is how determined she is.
Karen Hernandez is the valedictorian here at Western High School.
So I always put a goal in my mind of what I want, and then I just kind of like strive for it. When I found out I was like everything, like all the hard work I put, all like my endless nights of homework and projects actually are worth it, and it got me to this point.
Not everybody wants to sit down at a desk and do office work. So we're gonna go in the direction of an apprenticeship.
Well, I want to become an electrician because I like to work, so I like hands-on work.
And he can work while he's learning, while he's getting college credits. So it kind of ties everything together. So that way when he's done and he's successful, he can remember that Miss Hippolyte helped him in the beginning.
So far, I've been accepted to Goucher, McDaniel, Stevenson, George Mason, and Hampton. Education is important because I want to have a better life and better future.
And I know that she's received over $185,000 in scholarships. So it's just a door opener. That's it. There's no stopping her.
You know, when I look for a potential Scholar of the Week, I look for the student not only that has the grades and you know the story, but also the one who is a true leader.
ROTC itself has taught me a lot about being a young man. We go by honor, courage, and commitment, and we just have this self-respect for ourselves. I've learned a lot about myself in high school, but I feel like college will be the next push for me into manhood. It'll be giving me like that opportunity to evolve.
Anytime I see a student, but especially when I see a student like the example that she made, I guess a small tear comes to my eye, okay, and I get a little misty.
For college, I dream of myself being first in my class and getting ready to get up and give my speech, and I'm just thinking to myself, I did it. I finally finished all the hard work, all the stress. I finally accomplished my goal.
Athlete, scholar, has all the ingredients to be a scholar and a gentleman, but a leader as well. My wish for him is so he can go out there and share his learning.
College is you grow up and you mature by yourself. You become the young man or the young woman, so you can eventually provide for yourself and later on in years provide for others.
Some of my dreams for after high school are going to college and become an electrical or computer engineer and giving back to the community and my family.
Well, it's quite an accomplishment to see a teenager who has been class president for 4 consecutive years is unique in our society.
In 20 years, I'm happily in the engineering field. I want to have discovered like what I'm passionate about and also want to be a big alumni here at Poly.